Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Hades 2, where today, I don't know, we're just breaking stuff, I guess. Yeah, hold on. Let me
Fresh from the pot.
pull this out of here before it overcooks. Alright, what's up?
Lest you be tempted otherwise, do keep the details of what transpired at the House of Hades closely guarded, such as what you now recall. Rumors of your command over dreams and time may spread, but not the truth.
Because we achieved what should not have been possible. But all these memories I've gained, perhaps I can tell you more about them sometime at least, and others with whom I'm close.
Perhaps, eventually. Though for now, discretion's the priority by will of Night herself. You are saved some complicated explanations in so doing as well.
That's certainly true.
Yeah, it would be a lot to explain, I suppose. So did we...
Interesting.
Ah, here we go. We have unlocked the final rank. So it was gonna rely on another 2V lenses anyway. Well...
By will of Night shall I confront the worst perils of all.
I am very eager to see these versions of these fights. Okay, and nothing else new. Sometimes contains a gift of night. We still need scales for a weapon aspect, right? Oh, hey, Nyx.
Excellent stuff. Everything proceeding as expected in the new phase of your task thus far, Goddess? Stretching the definition of expected, perhaps, as this is new territory for us all.
It's an unusual assignment, ensuring time flows freely. If done correctly, everything will seem as before. And even if not, there's no guarantee anything will go wrong.
Well, that makes this sound more familiar than I thought. Life in all its uncertainties. Anyway, we're watching Chronos and ensuring that your route remains intact.
I'll make the most of it. Thank you.
I see you all appear to be pursuing your responsibilities with diligence. Each child of mine a valuable asset to the Witch of the Crossroads in my absence.
Whatever she says goes, Mother. We did what we could.
And Hypnos, he was here throughout this whole ordeal as well. Be certain to pay due respect to Hecate. You may remain here for the time, so long as more is to be done, and that you all continue to cooperate. Are we understood?
Of course, Mother. We cooperate here all the time.
Can't imagine anything else happening.
Of that I am now certain. But I cannot remain to see it with my own eyes, for the realm has need of me below. Farewell, and may darkness guide you where moonlight cannot.
Bye, Mother.
Well, I was hoping she'd be around for us to give her some nectar. Speaking of which, let me make sure that I buy some nectar.
Appreciate the deal.
Now, we have enough spare bones to buy a nightmare. I don't know why, boy, you would really have to be in desperate need of Stardust to want to spend 1,500 bones on Stardust when it's so easy to get the stuff just by doing... you would have had to have spent all of the dust from the pitch black stone, basically. Alright, so I'm not allowed to talk to or gift you anything. Where am I on my total giftable resources? We only have one nectar, and I do want to keep working my relationship with my, I do want to keep working my relationship with the people out in the world, obviously.
Full bloom.
Alright, poppies, and we even got an extra one there. Or do we pull some extra seeds? Well, in any case, let's plant some more poppies, because we might need them. And cattails arbitrarily.
Of the earth.
And what else do we need? I don't know. It's probably not mandrake. Wheat. I am allowed to keep gifting you stuff too. I don't know if it will... Wait. Have I given you a gift before? Wait, this might be the first one, actually.
So often has my sleep been racked with nightmares. Memories, perhaps, of when headmistress took me in. If your dreams are troubled too, O sleep, you show no sign of it at least.
You tried?
Did he just... Have I tried what?
Well then, maybe that's where we're putting our nectar for a while. Oh wait, hold on. I don't think I checked. She is here.
Oh, it's you.
Disgusting.
How about some ambrosia?
You're always in this corner on your own. Come to the taverna for a bit. We can let loose and have a good time, as you say. Got a bottle of ambrosia right here.
Babe, that's so spontaneous of you. How could I say no? As long as I'm still allowed in there after what happened. That stuff goes down smooth. How about another? And nice job with this place. Really looks like you all fixed everything up.
I feel a little bit bad that I've done no decorating at all, but like, we're focused, right?
This entire area was off limits for some time. It took a rather complex purification ritual and the efforts of a great many shades to restore it, so... Well, I won't even ask.
Good. I'm glad you won't even ask. Means we're really starting to get to know each other. Though, aren't you worried what the shades are gonna say? I mean, about us?
No, I hadn't considered that there might be some regrettable way to misconstrue our meeting. Although in retrospect, that was foolish. What do you expect they'll say?
Oh, you know. They see the way you talk to me, pick up after me, take me to the hot springs, give me nectar, even ambrosia. I mean, come on. They're not stupid.
What? Eris, none of those things... An outing at the taverna is not some sort of... This simply was an opportunity to speak at greater length for once.
Hate to disappoint, but I didn't come here to speak. Now pour up. I don't have all night, and this ambrosia's way too bitter just for taking little swigs.
Well, cheers then.
Malinoe does not know about fanfic, it would seem. It's a dangerous position.
That was so sweet of you to bring me along. And not a single piece of property destroyed. Glad we could do this.
Same here.
Okay, we managed to advance time a little bit there. And our relationship with her, I mean, it's going so... I'm really curious what will happen when we get to the end of this meter. If anything. I can't imagine her ever taking it easy on us out on the battlefield. I suppose I should have thought about whether or not I wanted to cook anything before I did that. Because the answer is, it's probably worth it to... I don't know what we would need shadow for, but I'm going to make some shadow. Oh, also, that gave us time for...
It's all here.
Our nightmare to come in. And we almost have enough cards to send out for some more. So 1, 2, 3. Should have been cooking the whole time. Silly me. I don't know that we're going to need it, but I know that we don't have... I don't know that we don't have any, but I know that we don't have very much at the very least. Okay, we have like a crazy number of mandrakes. So, I don't know. Some nightshade. And we have a bunch of this stuff. Yeah, we have 12 mandrakes in our inventory. We have 11 olives. So we don't really need any of these things.
Here you'll grow strong.
I guess more cattails. Okay. I feel like we have been socially productive.
The Slayer of Titans returns.
My brother must have been immensely strong, if he could sometimes even take my father when they sparred. Is there some favorite technique of his that you could pass along?
No, there is not. My disciples must each follow their own path. Keep following yours, and mayhaps you too shall become powerful enough to beat your papa up.
I wonder if we would ever be allowed to fight Hades.
Commander, we have no reason to fight.
Mayhaps not yet.
But the battle is already designed, so you know it's just sitting right there.
Moonlight guides you.
Same to you.
All right. Well, with the unleashing of the 4th level of the Vow of Rivals, I do believe we're going to be dialing up the heat and trying to become Knights Champion one more time here. We are also going to continue unlocking weapons. So, aspect of Persephone, we have, we're just waiting for this thing to get the awakening phrase. We're still short iron. We only need 5 of our scales for this, but I think we're 1 scale short of being able to do this and the other thing. The aspect of Artemis, we need some silver. I guess I must have already done the thing we needed poppies for. I mean, that makes sense. So...
Not a bad skull you got.
Thanks. What a weird thing to say. I guess... just following the thirst?
Should work.
If we're going to do the black coat, what version of it do I want? I don't feel like we got a lot of play with the aspect of Selene. I'm kind of curious. We have enough Nightmare to level that up pretty quickly, although I probably want to save my Nightmare for when we get new aspects of the other things. Like it would be cool to level up one of the new aspects immediately upon grabbing it, right? So maybe we don't spend a ton of stuff leveling what we have now. Yeah, maybe we head down first. We get some silver. I'll bring Rocky. We will make fucking sure that we are going to get some silver. I mean, I need iron too. All right, yeah, you're coming with us for sure. I don't think I have. Where did you go? You're over here. I don't think I have any treats, right? I don't even have the option to try to give you treats.
Stay.
Can I only... I guess if I don't have the option, it must mean that I don't.
One?
I just don't. It's because I don't have any. Alright. We've seen the aspect of Shiva in action. I am curious about playing more with this. It's very easy to take advantage of the Moonfall thing. And this is one that levels up with Nightmare, so yeah, we're not going to. Okay. So I still need to give somebody nectar. I just need more nectar. And then there's these 3 that we have no idea who they belong to yet. Who do we want to start with if we're headed downward? If we're headed downward with this weapon in particular, which encourages us to do Omega moves, probably the Omega Special more than the Omega attack, because the Omega attack with the normal versions of this weapon takes like a year to charge. I might want to just like actually take this as seriously as possible. Like it's actually probably going to be quite difficult. So let's maybe even like Moonbeam right away and just get our shine leveled way up. Or would I rather have an extra early boon? I kind of want to wait on this until I have a little bit better idea what my build is. Let's just start with the Path of Stars. And my bird Rocky, and let's pick our.
The Vow of Rivals is at full
let's
potential
pick our
now.
32 fear. This weapon does want us to go upward, though. So we won't get any nightmare this run. The weapons that want us to go downward are Staff, Sister Blades, and the Skulls. So Bones versus Nightmare, I definitely do
Protect me.
care about the Nightmare quite a bit more. So I guess we're taking... I feel like I haven't really done stuff with the Sister Blades all that much. Maybe just the normal aspect of Illinois. It's a lot of damage, right?
Set.
Yeah, we really haven't played with them that much either. Oh, I do need to level one of these things up to max too, right? As our understanding of the rules for unlocking things goes. So unfortunately, leveling this up to max eats 10 of our silver. And leveling up the aspect of Pan all the way is going to cost us all of our nightmare. Well, I think I would rather do that so that we can actually get Artemis. So let's go.
Draw greater power from the silver pool.
We'll go all the way in on this Pan thing.
The full might of nature's wrath.
Did you do it?
Okay, so that being the case, I don't know that anything else changes. Yeah, I think we are cool to continue on this way then.
Spread fear.
And we just have to make it through the dog. We don't actually have to beat the final boss, which is what the black coat was requiring. So 32 fear. We're gonna have to get into some pretty harsh stuff here. Lose the first boon in each region for 3 points. I mean, that's pretty harsh. Items that cost money get way more expensive. Foes have a chance to be from the next region. This one's not so bad, except it does complicate things a little bit in Area 3. But you have enough like freedom and openness in Area 3. I think we can take 25% on this for the 3 points. That seems reasonable. We can give the enemies, of course, more raw damage, more raw HP. I'm a little bit reluctant to do anything that's going to improve the difficulty of the boss fights if we can avoid it, especially since we have a new fight to learn tonight. I certainly wouldn't want to take Vow of Frenzy. So this could be a more foes kind of thing. Reduce the effectiveness of healing. Play on the timer. Lower your grasp. After you choose a boon, prime magic for each rarity greater than common. Let's take all the hordes. We need another 10 points, huh? This is rough. Most foes with armor have perks. This wouldn't apply to the bosses. Both ranks of it together is 5 points. It's not going to be easy. And obviously, the encounters with wardens are going to be pretty challenging now. I mean, making foes deal more damage. It is going to make it hard to learn a fight, for sure.
For the realm.
Ooh, can't heal at all gets us to 31. That's a little harsh. We could pull back on the grasp, I suppose. Maybe that's okay. So prime 6 magic for each rarity greater than common. This is probably survivable. We will have to intentionally take magic sometimes. So this is going to affect our reward pool. Then if we did this plus like a level of forfeit, that would get us to 32. Alternatively, we could take denial. The two things that we didn't pick we won't see again. That's not so bad. Right? That's not so bad. And then we need 3 more points. Maybe it is. We boot the first boon in each area. Obviously, having boons is a big deal.
By my birthright.
Both levels of debt is only +2 in total. Time is really rough. I might try it this way. Being short a boon and having our boon pool extremely constricted, so we have to play with a weird build. It's tough stuff, but that's like the point of 32, right?
Night and darkness guide me.
Ooh, scary.
All right, so let me make sure.
Forged by the fates.
Your specials seek foes in your cast and fire more shots if you channel longer. All right, I think we're good to go. We got our thing, we got our pet. It feels to me like I'm forgetting something, but I don't know what it would be. No, let's do it.
The task continues.
It may turn out that I really wish I had taken a
Enshrined
more
victory.
combat-appropriate pet.
I draw you down, O moon. Lend me your light.
Your headmistress revealed more to me about your current charge, ensuring that our time flows freely forward from here on. I understand this newer task may have no end in sight, so bid you pace yourself accordingly.
I mean, Night Bloom's great, and having it be full moon glow
Night
is also
Bloom.
great. Ow.
That was spectacular.
I mean, it was something. So we're still getting full normal healing. Yeah, we're gonna have so little control over our over the specifics of our build. We really are just gonna have to kind of wait and see what the game wants to offer us. Also, there's gonna be so many enemies per node.
I see something for you.
That's actually, you know, in some ways it's gonna work to our benefit, I think, because the amount of gold
Got a bite.
you earn from fighting enemies is, I believe, set. You know, it's a certain amount per enemy. It's not a certain amount per room. So we are going to have more money to work with than we otherwise might, if I'm not mistaken. How did I fail to finish this guy off? It's just embarrassing.
Tucked away.
Okay, so we're not getting a Zeus Moon. Onions and sad times, but the only way out is through, so to speak. We gotta lose a boon, so let's hurry up and lose it. Boy, only a 25% chance to be from the next area, huh? I already forget. How does it choose? Is it the last thing I killed that we get a copy of? Boy, that's a bummer. Yes, the last susceptible foe. Okay. I think we're actually doing okay on Ash right now. Neither one of these is compelling.
You
Oh, hey.
got here well before you did. Cleaned up too. Makes you mad, I know. Don't hold back. Let's see how strong you really are.
I don't want to fight you, Nemesis. I don't even want to speak with you right now.
Not asking you to fight me. Asking you to hit me. See if you can even make me budge. It'll be worth your while. Let me have it. That's really all you got?
Yeah, I mean... Right, and then I was slow on the... I mean, I guess I wouldn't have gone shopping anyway.
Blue and black and burgundy.
Rocky fetch.
Silk of every
Well,
color.
there's the silver at least.
Delicate and spun with care. My friend,
Hold on a second. I want to do this stuff before I potentially take any armor from you. For such reasons. Okay.
we've had some goings-on here in these woods. A lot more goings-on than usual. Lost souls all acting strange. Did something happen I should know about?
Arachne, it's just that my task is finally complete. Well, for the most part. King Hades and Queen Persephone are back, and they'll soon give all the lost souls here a place to go.
Why, but that is exciting. You did it, my friend. But then, it looks to me as though your fighting isn't over with.
Not yet, and possibly not for a while. So if it's all the same to you, I may keep passing by every so often. And not just for the beautiful silk dresses, but to say hello.
Why then, hello right back. And you are truly welcome here whenever you desire. I'm so happy for you.
Okay, so extra money. Well, I do think the gilded dress probably makes the most sense, right? Neither of these other bonuses are really even, like, very significant.
Of course. Thanks, Arachne.
Okay, are we Hestia or are we Zeus? I mean, we should stack up Scorch quite quickly, right?
I'll be right here, alright?
Oh, yes.
Oh. Lost my Arachne bonus immediately. We got 5 gold from visiting Arachne. We're just gonna get an infinite stream of these ladies. Who apparently just cannot be targeted by my weaponry. Okay, here we go. These just baffle their targeting for a second so that I can do some work. Okay.
We meet again.
Not a good sign.
So worked up I didn't properly congratulate you last time, dearie. Bless you for everything. You found us in the middle of a real mess and got us out. Sure, we helped and all, but you did the cooking and you did it good.
Okay, really hoping for Scorch on Special, but Scorch on Smoldering is certainly good. Or Scorch on Cast. Yeah, we'll take Smoldering.
Fired up.
Smolder ring seems very good indeed.
Arachne was here.
You know, this thing where she webs up landmines and leaves them for us makes me really wonder how she feels about us. All right, a little bit more money. Yeah, you tell him, Rocky. He's contributing. Nobody can say he's not. Okay, let's see what we can get from this hammer. So stop auto-aiming. I'm trying to hit the tree.
Shadows take you.
Yeah, I did not realize I had any kind of auto-aim on. I do not like auto-aim for precisely that reason. And it's on, I'm sure it's on by default for the people who don't have the good sense to play with a mouse. But like, for reasons exactly like that, there could be a lot of enemies around, and it might be like quite important to target the precise right thing. I'm pretty annoyed about taking that explosion hit. Alright, well, specials deal plus 15 power. I mean, like, obviously.
The keenest blades of all.
I think that the interaction there, the positive synergy is obviously so powerful that you'd have to take it. So Archaic Seal into Hydrolite is kind of interesting. Get the Hydrolite bonus through the end of the Skilla fight, or the Python scales, I guess. I'd rather have it with one of those things that's like, you know, a damage magnifier, but when we put ourselves in position to take a lot of damage potentially, and I've still never bought one of these.
Valuable enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. The Hydrolite, extended Hydrolite feels like a pretty big bonus.
I'm taking this back.
You'd like to not need it, but you know, we all like things. It does allow me to play a little bit more aggressively.
We did it, Rocky.
All right, well, managed to get a little something there. Even without the resources to necessarily be doing our gimmick all the time, our you know, seeking thing, I'm already very much feeling the hammer upgrade. Remember, when you have to fight 600 enemies per node, you did this to yourself.
Into the purse.
This is probably the pre-boss shop, right? But we're, with this much money, not really that likely to be able to buy anything other than a boon, so I guess I may as well just go get the boon that's free. Alright, additional silver, very welcome.
From the earth.
You really got him, didn't you, gorgeous? A little birdie told me everything, how you fought all the way into those rancid depths and took that Chronos down. Though he's already back and angrier than ever, isn't he?
Yeah, I expect it's really going to be something. So we don't necessarily want to be near our enemies. Glamour gain is really good most of the time. I don't think this is one of those times. I might take spiritual affirmation. We wouldn't want her boon on special. I'm not really sure what it is that we are looking for from her. Spiritual affirmation might be as good as it gets. We could re-roll and try to find something a little bit more compelling, but I might just take... I'm just going to take spiritual affirmation.
Follow my light.
In you go.
Okay, we're going to be very low powered for this Hecate fight. But we've got a good ranged weapon, and we're just going to play keep away.
Sister Selene aided you in getting here to me. But have you learned to harness her power?
On that account, I would prefer to demonstrate than speak. With your permission, of course, Headmistress.
Permission granted. Now, show me what the moon can do once in your grasp. Dark side.
Yeah, at least her dark side isn't invulnerable. I'm pretty sure I missed her with that that cast, so it was nice of her to teleport into it.
You're free.
Ah, damn it. Oh right, I gotta remember if there are lost shades around, that I can run into them to make combat happen. Ow. Very annoyed with that. It's so fucking stuck on the stones. I mean, honestly, our damage isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Even just standing there throwing the special over and over again. And obviously, anytime I can get her to come into the Scorch... Ow. Oh, come on. Okay, this sucks. I really, really, really need this to end. Nope, yeah, because of stuff like that. When you're this close to where the dash carries you so far, it's a little annoying that that witch was clearly in the area of the Scorch and was just not taking it.
Show even greater wrath against the enemies awaiting you below.
I prevailed.
Boy, I'll tell you, it sure didn't feel like there was any auto aim at all during that fight, huh? Just knives flicking off into the darkness, despite the fact that my mouse cursor was on top of witches. It's still kind of a problem with the flying enemies sometimes.
There you are.
Hello, Grandfather.
Would you permit that we occasionally meet thus, Granddaughter? I realize our prior conversations here in Erebus were fraught, but perhaps we may yet start anew, here in this life.
I'll have to learn not to attack you here on sight, but let's give it a shot. What is it about this place that's so special?
Well, I know how to find it for one, and you tend to pass through it for two. At any rate, you now have seen the real possibilities that linger on Olympus and below. Let us eliminate the ones that would have led to ruin.
I do like preventing ruin. You'll be closely watched by Olympus and the Underworld every step of the way. Don't squander the chance you've been given.
I keep telling myself the same.
Okay. So I believe we maintain that next Path of the Stars. You find grants +5 upgrades, right? I think we saw that work that way previously. The concave stone, yeah, this is still going to work, right? This will still be good. And then I don't actually know that we need any of this stuff right now.
Farewell, Erebus.
Thanks to our extended hydrolite, we're going to be replenishing very quickly here. It's frustrating how much iron we still need. Okay, well, I will certainly take a trip to Chaos over bones.
That is for you.
Can't hide from me.
I really wish the Chaos Fish were a little bit more special than just, you know, this will also be some bones.
May moonlight guide us.
No light reaches me here.
I do kind of want to keep feeding Chaos too. But there's people whose keepsakes we don't have. I'm going to hold on to it.
You have completed a number of the trials I had put before you, Spawn of Hades. I would offer you my gratitude, except I thought my stardust would be of more use.
We've definitely seen that dialogue before. Specials deal 80% damage is bananas. 5 locations with location reward previews hidden is really tough considering the constraints we're already operating under, but it doesn't make us any worse at combat.
The Fates won't mind.
I don't know. This run's going to be a nightmare. I think we're going to end up making good use of this bonus hydrolite.
There it is.
Okay, you know, another nectar there. We could have taken a much worse reward than that.
All right, fish. That's a bite. Hey, a chitin.
I don't believe I've ever seen that fish before.
I mean, look at you. It's like...
Wow, that was good luck.
Wow. You know, don't even have the words. Here we go again.
Oh, should I give you a gift? I should... We have 2 of them now, though. You know what? You're getting one.
Whoa, a present. You're so thoughtful and all that. Don't mean to be rude about it. Just don't get the wrong idea, okay?
If I'm to keep taking from your copious supply of unused gifts, seems only fair that I give something in return from time to time. I spoke to Echo about you. Said you didn't mean to hurt her, though perhaps I shouldn't have. She responded in her usual way, but I could tell something happened. You broke her heart.
She broke her own heart. They always fall for people who don't love them back. Anyway, I'm sure she'll find someone who thinks she's awesome. Plenty of fish. in the sea.
Yes, I've noticed. So, has anybody ever fallen out of love with you? Or do they all end up in the morning fields, pining for you for eternity?
All I know is no one's ever loved me as much as me. They're all too busy feeling sorry for themselves to really care, you know? You can't love someone if you can't love yourself.
Haven't we seen like a bunch of this dialogue before? Okay, so it's really hard to imagine taking heartfelt condolences. It's just not very good. Ancestral Offering is pretty good. Faith's Trimmings is a weird one. It's so hard not to take Ancestral Offering.
Thanks.
Alright, and then here we get to spend
You're in my way.
1 point of that penalty in a situation where it doesn't matter at all. Boy, you spat that right directly on top of my face. Okay, we sure want to get our extra friends out here, although it looks like, unfortunately, our extra friend spawned back there where I pressed the button, and thus in no position to do damage to the actual enemy. Ah! Ow. Okay, we've almost finished it. There we go. Okay, so there's our first spent, our first lost, or our lost boon of the area. Unfortunately, it had to be one of advanced rarity, but you know, them's the breaks.
What is that? Some sort of parchment work?
What is that indeed?
It's Charon.
Well, I know Charon. That part I'm familiar with. All right, what is this?
Whosoever claims his contract shall forthwith... I'm not reading all this. Wait.
No, it's taking me somewhere. Hold on, I didn't know it was going to take me somewhere. Oh, it's Zag.
Well, this is awkward. Milinoe, what are you doing here? I was just basking in the adulation of the crowd. They never tire of seeing the champion or champions of Elysium fall.
So I didn't know what it did, and I was debating back and forth. I was like, should I interact with the shop first? Or is this something that's going to modify the behavior of the shop, and I'll get better use out of touching it first? I did not imagine that it was going to take me somewhere, because we were about to fight the boss, right? Like, obviously we can't go anywhere. We need to fight the boss. I did not think that we were going to have to fight Zagreus. Oh boy.
Hello, Zagreus. Wow, this is Elysium, but I don't know what I'm doing here. Last I recall, I picked up some sort of burning parchment from Charon's shop.
Oh, gods. You really accepted an infernal contract. Read all the fine print and still thought it was a good idea.
Well, we're super fucked now. I just, didn't take a boon. And, no, this is very bad.
I can't exactly say I read all the fine print. I mean, there seemed an awful lot, and could you perhaps summarize what I consented to?
She's a little slow on the uptake.
A free trip to Elysium for one, and an exhibition match with its present champion or champions for another. Though exhibition does mean deadly battle in this case. You ready?
Well, no, I'm gonna get cut in half here.
Let's give these shades a shot.
If you insist.
Oh, okay. It is basically a fight with Hades. It's just Hades has Zagreus. That's actually really cool that he fights with Zagreus using, at the very least, some of Hades' moveset. You saw that big sweep. That was very familiar. Right, he has his cast. And he has a fucking badass soundtrack. This is excellent.
Sorry.
Ow. Boy, that's got some range, huh? just in general, my man is very fast. Oh, you're doing just fine. Yeah, good work, Rocky. Get him. Oh shit, come on. I guess that makes sense. Jesus Christ. Wonder how many he has. So it's mostly a rhythmic fight, right? Like it's about being on the move, being in your dash and your iframes at the right moments, because his attack effectively has infinite range. If you can see him, he can hit you. And so you just have to not be stationary at the moment like that of his attack. Please tell me it's just one Death Defiance. Yeah, and cover means nothing. Ooh.
Ooh, you did not hold back at all there. Blast.
Zagreus, are you all right? I wasn't certain whether this was meant to be more for show or for real.
I have to assume you decided for real was the way to go. Anyway, if anybody asks, I went easy on my little sister. Now, if you'll excuse me, I lost a little blood. That was beginner's luck.
Boy, what a nightmare that fight would have been if we were using a melee weapon.
Somehow.
Or like a melee focused build, you know?
Gemstones.
Gemstones? What the fuck am I gonna do with gemstones?
I'm back.
Oh, okay, well, I'm not ready to be back. This is horrible. Yeah, terrible news.
Breathe it in.
What are you still doing here, sister?
I got sidetracked a little bit. I'm gonna die. Oh, health. Everybody thank Artemis for the health. Ah, fish. Oh, so many fish.
Nice shot.
Oh, so many fish. Holy shit. Yeah, cool. That's gonna show him. Oh, that's a ally.
Back to work, are we?
Ash of the Dead.
Oh, I forgot. I took the upgrade that makes Ash give max HP. Holy hell. I just have one nectar left. But Artemis is one of those characters that you don't see very much. Like, I'm gonna give it to her.
I can't exactly drink this on the hunt, you know. But I can squirrel it away for safekeeping. Maybe once all this is settled, we can share a bottle and get properly caught up.
Or, failing that, we could always keep on teaming against vengeful spirits and the like. Although it's nice to keep the possibility in mind.
The deed is done, or should I say the task is finally complete. But you're right back to work.
Yes, well, call it a habit or an opportunity to check up on some things. And thank you, Artemis. I won't forget the flight of the Silver Sisters.
Apollo just had to come along, though I won't soon forget it either. Not felt a victory like that in ages. Wait, why are we still fighting?
I mean, if Apollo would like to become a Silver Sister, there are ways.
Every last trace of the threat we faced, apparently. So I still need you around as much as ever.
You mean we get to keep this up, and I will have as much target practice as I want? Well, okay.
So I don't think Vital Signs is any good. I do think Lethal Snare and Support Fire are both great. It's gotta be Support Fire hoping we get echoed, right? Because when we hit our special, when we hit our cast hold special thing, it's gonna be a whole bunch of arrows on the same enemy. Yeah. Oh my god. Echo. Echo, you are such a hero. Absolutely beautiful.
You home tonight.
And that finishes our Chaos Boon. I am not trading health for money right now. That is not happening. Not taking Sacrificial Hymn. We could roll a reoffer on that shop, actually, which is interesting. But I think I'm just going to go to here.
That's rocky.
Why do we have an extra?
Lord Charon, why didn't you say anything about those infernal contracts I'd started to see? I wound up in an inadvertent clash with Zagreus.
And I kicked his ass. For real though, I'm dead, like super dead.
Well, you know what I mean. And yes, I won.
Yeah, this fight is gonna kill me for sure.
Moonlight guide you, my lord.
Hello, cousin. Normally, my light makes it easy to spot whoever needs a blessing or a smiting, but you always seem to be in shadow. Fortunately, Charon seems to know how to get hold of you.
So, okay. Is this...
Sacrifice a boon.
Is this the reward for that thing? Because that seems alright. Nova Strike's fine. Blinding Rush is also fine. I'm going to take a reoffer here.
Sure, why not?
Better Blinding Rush. 2 fire, 2 air so far. So Perfect Image is tough, and I don't imagine it's going to have a lot of play on the next fight. Daze gives enemies a chance to just completely miss me. I don't know what surrounding means, unfortunately, like how wide of an area we're talking about. But I'm going to take it because I think it gives us
Might of Olympus.
the largest improvement in survival odds.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Cardio gain's fine. Glowing coal is important, but cardio gain's good. Yeah, I mean now we can really lean in on our gimmick here, and hopefully just burn through some stuff really fast at the beginning of this fight because we're gonna need to like burn some tentacles down. I'm gonna need to have some places on the battlefield I'm allowed to stand.
Skilla, I've noticed your song I Am Gonna Claw may be inspired by true events. Is trying to drown me not sufficiently entertaining that I must also be the subject of your ridicule?
Oh, how can you be so egotistical even? I had that song worked out since way before you showed up. Any and all similarity is entirely coincidence.
Come on, insulting my hair and attire, making claims that I'm obsessed with you. But if I'm not the subject of the song, who was, pray tell?
No need to get personal, lady. If I go sharing every detail of my private life with every deranged fan who barges in here, then it wouldn't be a private life, would it? Richness is here, everybody!
Oh, get out of the thing! Hold on.
You can stay away since every day keep coming back.
One down. Just try to get out of the area. Yeah, once the trap starts going off, there's no longer a point in trying to do any damage. Okay. Got her. Okay. Okay, I mean, we're getting control of things better than I usually do. Closer. I can probably just bank magic for right now. Oh, come on. Everything's got to have a bounce and then an explosion and then a... It's always a nightmare. She does have a lot of HP though. Ow. I guess I'm not surprised that there's a line, because there's a line for everything. But it's very cool that there's a line, I guess. Ow. Okay. I could easily have died there. Here comes the charge. I'm dodging the charge. I'm trying, y'all. Oh! Can never stop to actually do an attack, because there's 10,000 projectiles coming at you from off screen always.
Blast those sirens.
For a second there, I thought I was actually going to get that. That's definitely the best I've ever fought in that fight.
Sirens are amphibious. You know their weaknesses, Chronos.
But overall, miserable. I did not expect to run into Zagreus and lose 3 death defiances to him.
Hey, you're up. You were out a while. See anything good down there that time?
I fought past Erebus down into Oceanus. It was so strange being underneath the sea. Do you remember the sea, Dora?
The sea. That's the thing with all the water in it, right? I heard it's nice sometimes. Also kills a bunch of people, death by drowning. So I've been getting mixed messages, I guess.
It's a big place.
Heading out? Are you all right, Princess? I'm realizing that whenever you return, it's likely due to some unfortunate result. One I might have easily anticipated in the past, but not anymore.
I'm fine, Lord Moros. Thank you for asking. I'm fairly accustomed to such outcomes at this point. It's interesting to know the fates are not forcing it along, that it's all in my control, and all my fault.
Well, now that you mention it, I can't entirely be sure the fates have no more influence at all. How frustrating, not knowing whether our actions have been preordained or not.
Indeed.
I try not to think on it too much.
Alright, well, I'm like very annoyed because that run was shaping up And all I had to do was survive that fight, and then there was a chance that we could have started clawing back our death defiances, and
Transmutation succeeded.
very frustrating outcome.
Headmistress, I wanted to say, I'm sorry that you couldn't share in all those memories of the House of Hades, of how I might have grown up had Chronos chosen differently.
No need for consolation, but thank you. You experienced a course in which my intervention was unnecessary. It was for the best. I am gladdened you experienced such visions.
I just don't understand why you weren't there. It's odd to say, but I think I always felt your absence somehow. I never learned my craft. So much of what I hold dear.
But you have learned. As for that other possibility, it sounds as though the Titan proved unexpectedly useful around the house. Thus, I was not there because your mother never needed me.
But I did, and still do.
Perhaps.
One does wonder what Hecate would have been doing, you know?
Pure potential.
Well, we can do this thing, right? We spent the tier that we needed on the other thing we needed it for.
Boil tears of sorrow and return to your essential form.
I should remember to do that just so that it's done.
Mote it be.
It's done next time we go in that direction. Other things. Obviously not spending silver. Yeah, we are one scale short of being able to do this and also the weapon. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty bummed out. Honestly, that was a bummer. All right, we are definitely going to go ahead and deliver our cards here.
Up and about.
You know what? Oh, I don't. Hold on. Hold on just a second.
This one.
Oh no, not this again. Look, I forgave you for last time. Didn't mean it as an invitation to get me more of this stuff. Don't like owing anybody any favors.
Just take it and enjoy it, Nem. Besides, I heard you were looking for some more of our witch's poison. Nobody seems to appreciate it quite like you.
Yeah, that's the word for it.
So you're still fighting Chronos, and you're still fighting Typhon. Though not just a matter of where, but a matter of when. Something like that.
Something like that. Our Chronos, who had, let's say, a spiritual awakening of sorts, is seeing to it that time flows freely forth, to use his expression. We wish to prevent even the possibility of what happened before.
I don't get it. What happened before happened already. Time is a simple concept, keeps everything moving forward for everybody at the same exact rate.
There may be more to it than that, apparently.
Everything's gotten so complicated.
It does turn out to be somewhat more complex than that.
Some nightshade.
All right, well, I suspect that there's good odds that we will never need plants again, actually. This is probably everything, but may as well. Get around the dirt.
Drink of the earth. Lord Hypnos, when I was in Tartarus, I found some seeds which grew into poppies, like the ones that line your bedding there. What if I used them with... I just had an idea. I promise to be careful.
Okay, hold on now, that's interesting.
A means to wake Lord Hypnos, possibly.
Grants 1 dream vapors. Yeah, absolutely.
Sleep is not death, for the sleeping awake. So mote it be.
You know, I remember where Hypnos is. Thank you.
please work. Lord Hypnos, you have slumbered long enough. I know you're lost in dream, but I shall do my best to lead you back here to reality. Now breathe in deep. Is this... Where am I?
They're little cardboard cutouts of ghosts.
Still fast asleep.
And the red one. Adorable. Who made all this? Oh, that's very lovely.
You look comfortable.
Welcome to the house.
He said how? He's trying to communicate. Lord Hypnos, I'm Melinoi, daughter of Hades, and I mean to find a way to rouse you from your slumber. Can you hear me?
Awake. I'm awake.
How is it that you sleep even in dream? What can I do to bring you back to us? Because we need you. Your own sister tells me that your wisdom and knowledge are second to none.
I walked straight into...
I walked straight into what? Lord Hypnos, I don't understand. You have to snap out of this. My time here runs short, and if this doesn't work, I don't know what else to do.
Dream come true. Thanks for stopping by.
The dream's collapsing. No, wait, please. No, his consciousness, it slipped away from me. How am I... Oh, I need to think. Pleasant dreams for now.
Well, see, that's very, very interesting indeed.
You're ready.
Can we make more of that stuff? Do I have a conversion recipe now? No. Yeah, I mean, it does seem like maybe he could play some role in helping us find the fates. If only we could figure out how to get him to wake up. I'm glad I somehow was able to get him to accept a nectar.
Broker?
Okay, we are not counted as being on a new night, even though some time has passed. Okay, no garbage up here. Alright, well, I guess more stuff for the future. I don't care about that. I don't so much care about that. We could do Rage of the Elements while holding on to enough scales for the other thing, but I don't know if that's necessary. Improve gathering from soil plots. You harvest all your stuff at once. I mean, those reeds seem like they should be pretty rare. I'm a little reluctant to spend that resource on something that's just like, or you could click a couple times. We have a ton of ambrosia. I don't think I'm going to bother making any more ambrosia. All right, so some interesting developments in the end, even though the run was lost, and truly, it is a bummer.
The arms of night.
This, however, does allow me... Here we go. Not that. There was something. What was I trying to unlock? The aspect of Artemis, right? So we could get better blades. Okay, well, maybe we're taking the blades out again, but in a slightly different form.
She knows her blades.
Listen, if anybody knows how to kill some shit, it is definitely Artemis. So what's the story here? While you channel your Omega attack, you occasionally parry and then riposte right after. Impervious for 1 second. Your next 9 strikes have mega critical chance. And your Omega attack charges up much faster. And it's totally stationary. Okay. So it turns it into a block, and you want to try to catch an attack in it, so that you will. Does it say? It says you occasionally parry. Okay, I'm assuming that the word occasionally parry refers to the fact that there is a 12-second cooldown on parry, and not to parry being a thing that only happens some of the time. Fingers crossed. Maybe I should be making treats. Actually, I should almost certainly be making treats. Oh, except treats require nectar, and I don't. I need so much nectar. All right. Well,
may need to take new vows.
The blades do want us to pull downward, so I think we will. We'll go ahead and give this this new weapon a shot. It's much less upgraded. It's much less impressive. I can't imagine things will go, things will just go worse. That would be crazy. I'll tell you what, though, we're armed with some knowledge here, so at the very least, I won't stumble into what an infernal contract does anymore. So that's going to have to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we're headed downward with the Sister Blades once again, and trying not to find any new and terrifying types of enemies on our way. And we'll see you then.